listening comes from being open-minded, right? And having the beginner's mindset to where I don't know it all. Like that, I think, is one of the most important phrases that we need to tell ourselves. It's like, I don't know. Being able to listen and take it all in and then turn it into what's best for you personally, for me. So like whatever sticks for me. I want all the information, and then I just see what sticks with my game and who I am. And then that kind of turns into who I am and how I play and how I go about things. He works on healing your body with your mind, and then he's a doctor, so he breaks down all the science behind it. And like, it doesn't make sense at first, but then you read it and you're like, wow, like this is all logical, like as to why you can use your mind to manipulate your body or heal your body. I knew what my intention was, so my circumstances didn't really matter. Didn't really care how I felt, how I, what the weather was that day, or what else, all the outer things that are happening. I knew why I was there at practice. I knew what my goals were. I knew what our team goals were, and I knew the effort that I wanted to put in.
Were there moments where you were like, I can't do this?
There were moments when I had to give myself permission to let go somewhat, I had to accept, I did. I had moments where I was like, this might not be an option. It wasn't like, I can't do it. Like, I don't have the willpower or the energy or anything like that. I was like, it might be that the doctor tells me you can't play. Like, that's just not in the cards for you. And that's also why I wanted to do the mental work. I needed to be able to handle that mentally and not go into like a depression and like freak out, But ultimately it was like, I just kind of let go. I was like, it's out of my hands. I know what I can do if I'm blessed with the physical ability to do it. All I can control right now is the mental side of it, really. I can study the game and learn something new. That's part of the mental game, I can gain this awareness, this ability, this kind of working this mental muscle of mine, and I can come back stronger with that. But for me, I think most of it came down to like the journaling work I did, where I really like looked at myself and I was like, okay, who am I? Like, why am I here, kind of thing. And I basically was like, I'm a beach volleyball player. Like, that's me. I play volleyball and I love the beach. Like, if it was indoor volleyball, I might have quit. But beach volleyball is like, that's me in a nutshell. So it was easy for me to just be like, I'm just gonna keep doing this because this is me. For me, the game is about being free. That's the fun part, not the part where, okay, now the pressure's on. It's like the opposite, right? To where it's like, I put in all the work. I know that my body knows how to pass. My body knows how to set, hit, everything. All the tools are there. Now I get to go let it free. And that's a lot where that mindfulness comes in too. Do you have the ability to free your brain and not let frustration and like, anxiousness or, outside pressures change your state in that moment? Because you did all the work already. Like, why are you gonna let your mind go to a place where you can't perform? Like, you just did weeks and weeks or months and months of practice. Now you gotta let yourself free. You gotta trust your body. When you're in practice, you're teaching your instincts how to play in the game. When you get to the game, you gotta allow your instincts to take over. Understanding when it's my ego talking and when it's a productive message, taking breaths, and then I tend to notice like, wow, my heart rate's up, like I'm breathing really heavy, and it's not because I was tired on that point, it's because I'm frustrated or something like that. So then just being aware of it now allows me to be able to let go of it. But if I never become aware of it, I can't let go of that frustration. So don't try to play the best game of your life, because the path to mastery has dips. Like, to take 2 steps forward, you usually have to take a step back. I don't care who we're playing. We're staying in our zone. We're playing the way we're playing. this tournament is not a win whether we're on the top or the bottom. This tournament is a win if we just play our best we can possibly play until the very last point. And we brought that into the final, and we beat them down pretty good. And flow state doesn't mean that you're in it the whole time, you know? It's about dipping into it as often as you can, and then bringing it when you do leave and get distracted, which is going to happen. How quickly can you bring yourself back? And that's why you do the practice. That's why you practice it in practice. You do mindfulness and all that. It's not about losing your mental state. It's about how quickly can you bring it back, and how often can you bring it back. Like, if I can get through this, then I can show other people that they can get through it as well, and then we can all rise up together. And that's my best bet on having a positive impact. And I mean, we're all chasing happiness, right? And there's not much that's going to make you more happy than having a positive impact on others. If you judge others, you're going to judge yourself, and vice versa, you know? So the less I judge myself, the less I feel like I need to judge and compare myself to others. And then I end up having a better relationship with these other people, and they're sending me better energy back. So as much as like you got to take care of others, you can't really take care of them unless you take care of yourself first. I think just unconditional support and love for the people around you is most important, because when I've learned the hard way, like when shit hits the fan, you're gonna want those people around. Like, that's the only thing that you have really at those times. So just giving that unconditional love and support when you don't need it, or other people don't necessarily need it, is a great habit to that has, I guess, helped me in my life. The biggest challenge was the autoimmune disease, for sure. It was the biggest challenge and also the biggest breakthrough for me, because I feel like I tried to go through it. I didn't try to go around the problem. I went right through it, and I gained all that energy that it was trying to suck out of me. Suck out of me. I feel like I absorbed it and I used it, and now I'm using all that same energy to go in the right direction.
This episode is brought to you by West Coast Beach, a year-round beach volleyball club on the west side of Los Angeles in Santa Monica, California. At West Coast Beach, we aim to get 1% better every day, both on and off the court. You can find more info about us at westcoastvbc.com and on Instagram with handle @westcoastvbc.